Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Ian Media, and my name is Sung Ian. And today's video, I want to take you through PowerPoint presentations. I want to introduce to you the terminologies that are used in PowerPoint presentations, and those tools are many. So there is mastering, there is the slate for the title, agenda, where you can put your about the concerns of your presentations, and I'll take you through one by one steps. So let's dive in the real thing so that I can show you how you can represent your work, your analysis about any. Maybe you want to make a representation about the marketing procedures to your fellow colleagues that you work with. So you are in a meeting, so you want to present your work to your audience. So let's dive in the real thing so that I can take you know how to make such presentations more beautiful, a lot of fun, more ease, and you are strictly to the point. So let's see how it goes. So I'll be opening my document to show you how we go through our PowerPoint presentation in this document. So here is our document, and this is our workspace when you are going to start your presentation. But how I want to take you through, remember the terminologies that are used in this PowerPoint presentation. So firstly, there is a slide that shows you where to start from, and in this slide it is where that you introduce yourself, you put your names. So these are the slides. You click on this new slide, and this is the title. For example, when I click on this, so this is the first slide of the presentation. Or is by this slide you introduce your topic. But introducing the topic, what do I mean? It's like where you put your name. So for example, I can show you here. You can decide maybe what's the topic that you want out. It might be maybe you want to, for example, for example, me, I might want to teach my fellow brothers and sisters in Christ about faith and love in Jesus. So that's the topic of my work that I want to present. It's about maybe faith and love of Jesus, of Jesus Christ. This is remember, this is, as I have told you, this is the introductory slide. So after this, so who is presenting, and by that you put your names by maybe. So as I'm the one now, I'm the one representing for that maybe video or pre-presentation. At that moment I'll be putting there my names by this is my name, this is Sung Ian, as I told you when I was starting my video. Sung Ian. So those are my names. You can even decide to put the date, anything that you want to put in your introduction. But this is the introductory slide, so I'll be taking you through another slide that shows where you can put your contents, the graphics, and outline the points that you're talking about that video, that's a presentation rather. So I'll be showing you. So let's move to the next slide. I show you some of the things that you can put. So next slide, you click on these new slides. For example, this is another slide. So in this slide, it's where you can put maybe the title, what you want first to talk about. Remember, in our first slide you said faith and love. Faith. So let's this slide, learning faith. It's about learning faith. So that's the title for this slide, learning faith. learning 5. How do you learn 5? It's by reading the word every day. Reading the word every day. That's how learning 5 every day. So by reading the word every day, that means this is one of the points. You might be having more any points of your representation, so you outline the points, and by doing this, and yes, so this is the first term. These are some of the terminologies that I'm showing you. So in this home insert, this is where you can choose any slide. So I've given you an example that, like, this was the first one. This first slide that I showed, it was the slide that where you can introduce yourself, and I showed you for this second one, it's where this one you can show where you can start putting your content about what you introduced in the first slide. So here you choose, here you can, this is a section, you can choose different slides that you want to use in your presentation. For example, this is a comparison slide. For example, here this is a comparison slide where you can, maybe you are comparing two things in your slides. Maybe you are giving the differences between two things. You can use this slide. So I can show you the other terminology that I want to show you on how to put animations and transition, and the other terminology, it is transitions in your presentation. So this is my first slide that we put. So maybe you want to put any transition. You highlight this statement, which was the first heading. So I've highlighted it. So you come and choose on the different transitions that are here up. For example, when you choose this push, you see how it shows like that. Maybe you want to whip, that's the first. Maybe you want to split, maybe you want to reveal. Those are the different transition formats that you can. Maybe you want to drop bars, maybe shape, like that. Uncover. There are many different transitions that you can put. Then for animations, you do the same. You first highlight the statement that you want to so that it can change the animation that you want. And there are different animation options that you can put. For example, this is appear. So this is fade. So this is fly in. You see, this is float in. So this is split. This is whip. You see, this is shape. This is wheel. And the other is designs that you can put in any other design. This is, so for example, we are this. You can decide to put this. So I'm going to first highlight. This is the design that I want to put in the first slide. So you see, this is the first slide that I'm putting. Maybe this is the first slide this is the design I want to put in my slides. So when you click on any design that you are putting, it shows this. It means that design that you have chosen at that moment. So you see, this is my design that I've decided to put in my work. So as you present, this will be showing. So you see how it looks. It makes your work look well and good. So for example, we are in our second. So there is a terminology that when you want to put maybe you want to bullet your work outline. It means in the way you want to outline your work. So you come here where you go in home, and you come here where you are seeing my cancer none. So you can decide to put dots, or maybe you want to put these balls, or maybe you want to put these squares, or maybe you want to put these. I seeing how my work is changing. So maybe you want to put these. So these are different bullets that maybe you want to put these arrows, or maybe you want to put these sticks, so you add anything that you want. So that's also another terminology which is called bullet points. So maybe you want to put graphs in your work. Maybe you are representing, maybe you want to show the statistics of your work. You can click on graphs. Maybe you want to put, you click here and you indicate any type of graph you want. Maybe you want a bar graph, a line graph, a column graph. For example, maybe you want a line graph. You can click on it, then you press OK. So they take you to these options. So by taking to these options, maybe you have a series of your work, for example, like this. So you indicate these graphs. When you press OK, this graph, you see this, maybe this, you had a document, you had your marks, maybe average. So you indicate this option, you see. So it's taking us, for example, maybe I had that that table that had my work. So you show this, so it will be showing you all these. So that's the way you can add the graphs, and maybe that's the graphics, maybe charts in your presentation. So that's the way to go. You see, it's just easy. I know you are understanding, you are getting things. You see how you are getting the way you can present your work in a presentation, maybe when you are sharing a meeting. So that's the way you can add your graphs. Yeah. Maybe you could want even maybe to change color in your document. Make change this color from black. You can even put any kind of color that you want. For example, you first highlight the statement, or the whole statement. For example, you can come here in color and you put any color that you want. You see, it changes color. You can decide to put red, any color of your choice. You can decide to change it to blue or brown, any type of color that you want, or anything that you want. So that's the way to change color in your tests when you are doing your when you are preparing your presentations in the PowerPoint presentation, Microsoft Power presentation app. So that's the way to go. So when you want, then the other common thing is when you want maybe to put up a slide of your work. When you have already organized your work, you have put the introduction, you have put the slide in which there is content, the conclusion slide, and maybe the comparison slides. You have already formulated all those, but you want to end your work. You have already put the animations, the designs, the transitions. So now you want to slide your work. You want to perform a slideshow of your presentation. You come here, you go on slideshow. You here is an option from the beginning, from current slide, broadcast slide, customize slideshow. So you can click on anything. When you have already saved your work, for example, here in the second slide, you can decide maybe learning faith. You have already maybe you come, you highlight this also. Maybe you want to put any transition that maybe you didn't put. You can decide to put that, or this, or that, as I showed you in the different ways, or fade in, or whip, or uncover, like that. You also go to the third. You also go to the third slide. You put maybe that one, that transition. Yeah. Then you go back to your slide. You want to create now a slide, so that you have. So remember, let's first go back here to home and show this slide. There is a conclusion slide where you can put maybe you can decide to put any other slide that you want. You conclude your work. Yeah, that's it. So when you are finishing, when you see you have already put in every content that you want to put in, so you come and end the show by putting you come from the slideshow from here. You can from the beginning. So this is how when you click on it, it takes you here. So you see, it shows you the whole work that you have presented your document well. So thank you for viewing. Wait for more other tutorials about more different things. I'll be taking you through different stuffs. Thank you, but don't forget to subscribe, share, and like, comment when you want me to maybe take you through anything that you have not understood well. Thank you.